I'm searching for Palamiti's shield.
Palamiti's shield, you say? An unusual request. That shield rests beneath the menhir. And legend has it that it used to fuel its power for centuries. I don't mind if you look at it, touch it, whatever you need. Just don't take it. It's a treasured relic, and the people of Connacht are quite attached to it. And you're probably just as attached to your head, which you'll lose if we catch you trying to steal the shield. If you need anything, speak to Ansem. He's the one who decides what's worth my time.
New quest, Apocalyptus. Okay. So where am I right now? Can't see?
You don't need to do that. Ah, a new face. I am Anselm, Major Domo to Lord Yvain. Any business to be done in Connacht usually passes through my hands first.
Okay. What kind of business?
From managing the court's affairs to ensuring Connacht doesn't collapse under its own weight, it's my duty to keep things running smoothly.
Someone just
Not
shoved
an
me.
easy task, given the times.
Rude.
And you? What brings you here? Wandering so close to the heart of Connacht's business. You don't strike me as the idle type. Be well. The court has need for capable hands like yours.
Okay. Step outside and look at the map, see where it put me. Lord Yvain's mansion discovered. Okay, so I'm there. Alright. What's this? Britta's Silver Arrow. Connacht legend and silent protector of her people. May the memory of her deeds never fade. Oh, my archery leveled up by reading that placard? Oh, shoot. I gotta keep an eye out for more plaques, apparently. I had no idea that could happen. Morag?
Oi, you there, Sleeping Beauty. I saw them carrying you into Yvain's mansion.
You think I'm beautiful?
You feeling better now?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Would have been a shame if something happened to the one who lit up the menhir. No wonder they brought you straight here. Tell me, did you get to see our lord? Or just that snake of his, Anselm?
What's with the questions?
Sorry, stranger. I meant no offense. Name's Morag. I'm the innkeeper around here, though, as you've probably seen, there's not much of an inn left to keep. Truth is, I was hoping that, with what happened at the menhir and all, you might have Lord Yvain's ear. And maybe you'd be kind enough to whisper a thing or two into it on my behalf.
What do you need from Lord Yvain?
Camelot shut down my inn. Said it was because of the Red Death, but the Red Priests have been here for ages, and they never had a problem with my place. And last I checked, Yvain's still our lord, not one of those Camelocians. What gives them the right to meddle in our business?
I can talk to Lord Yvain for you.
I thank you, stranger. All I want is a straight answer. The least he could do is make Camelot pay me some kind of compensation. Damn bastards come in here acting like they own all of Connacht. I'll wait here for you.
Petition the Lord. Alright, let's see. Can I... Hold on. I'm trying to... Oh, there it is. Oh, I have a level up? What? Okay, hang on. I've got a King Soul also. Let's see. Dealing damage has a chance to create a weird essence which can be collected to regenerate a portion of King Soul. You, in using King Soul, deflect all incoming projectiles. Finishers restore more soul. Damage increased by 50% for each enemy killed. You receive 50% less damage. Let's do deflect all incoming projectiles. Alright, skill points. Let's see. Could increase summon limit, I guess. Let's see, general. Max mana. Your max health is increased by a percentage of your mana. Wands and cubes. Soul cubes and wands increase spell power by 50% when equipped. Is my current weapon considered a wand? Actually, don't know. Attributes. More spirituality will make the summon stronger. Let's see, practicality, statuses. Crafting and trading, armor. Gives you 25% more damage. Wait, hold on. Debuffs do 25% more damage. That could be, wow. Wow, that's crazy for bleeding. Dang, okay, yeah, I'll take that. I messed up. So we want to rest until daytime? That way all the shops, if there are any, open. Wait. Oh, life transfusion is the upgrade from blood transfusion. I thought this was the same thing. Okay. So, double mana cost, 50% more damage, still applies bleed. Oh wait, shoot, I'm actually firing my hit points. Okay, wait, that's very different. The other one used mana, not health. Wait, did it? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So the other one costs like 1 mana, which regenerated in an instant. The new one fires like a massive chunk of my hit points. Interesting. Yeah, so that's not something I could spam for very long. Very interesting. And the main reason I want to fire it is not because of the impact damage, it's because of the stacking bleeding. Okay, what do we got here? Hospital. Family. Actually, you know, a hospital could technically sell healing spells? Blood magic? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Are you trying to, are you going to try the Vindictus Defying Fate game? I don't know what that is. I can't say.
Is there? Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Okay.
There. You're going to feel better soon. Do you need something? Are you in pain? I'll do all I can to help, but I need to warn you that our supplies are quite limited.
Open shop. The All-Mother's Mercy Amulet. Receiving fatal damage leaves you at 100% max health instead of dying, but destroys the amulet. Thorny Potion. When receiving damage, return 33% of it back to the attacker for 30 seconds. I wonder if there's any way to get, like, Permathorns and just do, like, a really tanky build. That could be fun. Let's see. Is there any way I could help you?
There is a patient who won't let me treat him. His name's Wilbur, and he's a difficult case. Most of what ails him is just old age. Some days he's clear-headed, but those are becoming fewer and farther between. Lately, he won't let me touch him. He yells at me, claiming I'm keeping him here by force, away from his family. He's even stopped eating and refuses to take his medicine. Honestly, I'm at my wit's end. I don't know how to help him anymore without scaring him even more.
Where are his family?
Gone. They were all taken to the island asylum during the Red Death outbreak. Every single one of them. Even his grandchildren. Their house is still under quarantine, but Wilbur doesn't even remember the outbreak. He thinks it's all a lie. He keeps trying to go back there. But obviously, I can't let him.
Maybe I could help you with
You
him.
can try, if you'd like. Maybe he'll trust you more than he trusts me. Just, please, be gentle with him. He's been through enough already.
Okay.
You're helping that jailer with the weird face, are you? Might as well throw me in the
Jailer?
stocks
You
then.
think she's a jailer?
I ain't going down peaceful,
I wonder if he has dementia.
that's for sure. I want to go to my family.
Is there anything I can do to convince you to get treatment?
I'll only speak to my family, and if you're planning to see them, tell them to come here and knock some sense into that girl. Maybe they will manage to get me out of this place. They should have come a long time ago. Lazy fools, dragging their feet.
What about your family?
They live in the lower district. I'll go to them. But that cursed wench won't let me leave.
Alil said your family is gone, taken to the island asylum.
Bollocks. There's been no Red Death since King Arthur's times. I bet she's the one who filled your head with all that nonsense, eh? Don't listen to her. You can tell right away that nothing good comes from her. Good folk don't end up twisted like she is.
The broken hourglass. He told me where he used to live. I should go there. Maybe I'll find something helpful. Okay, so we've got another side quest to try to get this guy right in the head. Also, still looking for any more shops here. Looking for new equipment or spells. Hospital warehouse. Irwin's house. Athletics leveled up. Legate's order. By order of Legate Denholm, the tavern is closed to prevent the spread of the Red Death. Oh, got the waypoint here. Nice.
Okay.
A sign with a book. Bookstore. Ooh, dare I hope some spells might be for sale here. Well, you're behind the counter.
Welcome to Vrel's bookshop.
Welcome.
Reading without buying. And if you're here for porn, kindly leave before you start.
Did they have books like that back in King Arthur's time, chat? Your Dalriada?
Hi. Not only can I read, I can even make recommendations.
You read some
Imagine
already?
that.
Oh, you're
So,
right. Oh man, yeah, forgot.
If you have a
I
joke to
forgot.
tell, don't bother. I'm pretty sure I've heard them all.
I don't really want to say either of these. A Dalriada owning a bookshop, isn't that quite a rare sight?
Perhaps it is. But you'd think that so-called civilized people would accept it with mere grace. Hearing the same crude comments over and over again makes me feel like I've never left the training grounds. Then there are the braver ones who tell me I'm not welcome here. Hell, it's just like talking to my sister. They all have more in common than they think. Although mostly it's just prejudice.
Open shop. There we go. Oh, it's just actual books. Plants for health and magic. Okay. Recipes. Wait, they're only 2 gold each? Beautiful Liliana and the Lustful Marquis. Wait, she actually sells the porn. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Moss from a cursed well. Coats weapon for 60 seconds, giving poison buildup. Alright, get that one. Get that one. Okay. What's your deal?
Oh, forgive the mess. I didn't really have much choice about where to set up my things. Normally I'd be in a tavern, but, well, it looks like the tavern is closed until further notice. That means Varel's bookshop is the only place where I can read and work in peace.
Do you know anything about the situation in Kuanacht?
The place seems to attract trouble. Not a good place, then. I'd run out of breath listing all the things that plague this place. And I haven't even been here that long. Of all the misfortunes these poor people are facing, I'd wager the men here is the gravest of them. The Red Death, troubling as it is, seems manageable, at least with the intervention of the priests. But the weirdness, shoot. If the men here goes out, these people will face a far greater peril than any sickness or human form of conflict.
Okay.
Farewell.
Okay. No luck on finding any good new spells here. I like how that guard just did a 360. Menhir Vault. Okay. Awesome Moxie Home. Okay, hold on a second. Wait, what? Where are they? Okay, so to my right, it says there's 2 merchants. Oh, here we go.
Nice to see you.
Whoa, you're so loud.
Hello there. Looking for solid, affordable gear? You've come to the right place. But where are my manners? I'm Alwyn. And you, my dear stranger? Look
Garlic.
like you're in dire need of a resupply.
Open shop. Let's see, armor, food, shovel, fishing rod, wood cutting axe, pickaxe, torches, weird lantern. Sheds new light on the events, literally. Quest item. Wait, what? Buy 1? Is that gonna give me a quest update of some sort?
Elixirs, powders, ointments, got something for wounds, poisons, something to keep you on your feet through the night and help you survive the cold. And all of it made by my own hands, with science. No tricks, no vile spells.
Vile spells. Vile spells?
Yes, all magic is a scam. An illusion that pretends to give you something but always
I can
takes
summon
more
dudes in front of
return.
you right now.
My elixirs work because they're based on knowledge and experience, not some fickle power from another world. Anyway, go ahead and read my anti-magic manifesto. I've laid it all out, why the magical plague must be wiped from Avalon.
Open shop. Druid's Bane Hat. Increase all damage you deal by 15%. This effect is doubled against enemies that use magic. Fully inhibits your mana regen. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of a custom ring I saw someone make in Skyrim, and it gave you 100% magic resistance, and it was called Magic Isn't Real, you idiot. Increase mana shield by 50%. Inhibits mana regen. Received magical damage restores 30% of it as stamina. Received magical damage restores all optimal dashes. So every time you get hit with magic, you just absorb it and get juiced. Dealing damage to enemies that use magic restores 50% of it as mana. Fully inhibits mana regen. What a crazy set of gear. Okay.
You doing okay? Welcome! I haven't seen you around before, but since you decided to visit, I can tell that you have excellent taste. One day, a friend of mine asked me if her new dress looked good, and I told her, you have excellent taste. She was tickled pink and said, oh, do you really think so? And I said, absolutely. After all, you came to me for advice. Now, let's get down to business. My name is Osmond.
Open with a joke?
If you're in need
Okay.
of a bow or some arrows, I'm here to explain everything and offer you some advice.
Shop. Alright. Archery stuff. Okay.
Leave it all. Hello.
Do you know of any work going on around here?
As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I've written a letter to Lord Yvain, a few suggestions on how, in my view, he ought to handle this whole business with Camelot. Figured he could use a bit of advice from someone with strategic sense, a head for negotiation, and a touch of military experience. Would you take it to him? You've got younger legs, and I'd rather not leave my stall unattended. I'll give you a few coins for your trouble.
Sure.
Brilliant. Here you go. Just don't lose it. I've only got the one copy, and I've no mind to write it all out again.
Why is Bug sitting above minimap? It's because the UI. See? I just pulled the UI open for the game, and I wanted you guys to be able to see it. That's why. Let's see. See no evil. Place once more. Broken hourglass. Lower city. More shops. So this is a house that you can buy, I guess.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
House. Family crypt. I feel like there should be a waypoint over here, but I haven't seen one. All right, well, I got, I believe, one, maybe two deliveries to make to the big man in here.
Safe.
Let me see if it'll let me do those.
I wasn't expecting company.
There's a woman named Morag waiting outside. She needs to talk to you.
I know. I already asked Anselm to tell her to wait. But Morag's a stubborn one. Honestly, what does she expect me to do?
I'm not about to argue with the legate over one inn, not when there are far more pressing matters at hand. To her, this is a pressing matter.
I don't doubt that. But Connacht is in a precarious position. I wouldn't be surprised if Denholm shuts the inn down out of fear of rebellion. And I'm hardly in a position to challenge his decision. We all have to endure these inconveniences a little longer.
Inconveniences? This is her livelihood we're talking about.
Well, surely she's been given some sort of compensation, hasn't she?
She hasn't gotten any money, no.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I can see why she's upset. Very well. Tell her she'll be paid part of the damages from my coffers, and I'll speak with Denholm about her situation. When I have the time. I can't offer more than that. As long as this stalemate with Camelot holds, reopening the inn is out of the question. That's my final decision. Now, was there something else?
Hey, Barry. I have a letter from Osmond the Merchant. It contains advice on how to resolve the conflict.
Does it now? Very well. Tell Osmond that... what shall we tell him? That I thank him for his concern, and that I will take his advice under consideration.
He's not even gonna read it. He is not even gonna read it.
Everything will be just fine. Just passing through.
Is there any merchants in here? It's like a kitchen. I just want someone who sells spells, man. I need the mojo. Where's the magic?
Ah, you need something.
Why is the ambient dialogue so loud? I have no idea. Doesn't want to talk. Okay. There's a lot of art on the walls here.
Just passing through? Good.
Okay. So, Morag was out on the bridge earlier. I don't know if she still is. Yeah, she's right there. What hates art? Not true. I talked to Lord Yvain.
And? What did he say?
He'll pay part of the damages himself, and he'll ask Camelot to pay the rest.
But the inn stays closed? Figures. So now instead of standing around here, I'll be stuck at home, hoping those thugs from Camelot will graciously pay what they owe me. I'd say it's better than nothing, but honestly, it's barely that. Eh? Should have known better than to count on that good-for-nothing lordling. Thank you, stranger. I'm glad at least someone here still cares about the common folk.
Okay, that's done. Let's see. What's the other one? Golden Suggestions. This is the guy who gave advice.
Hello. Coming back to me.
About the letter.
Oh, how did it go? Did he read it? What did he say?
He said he'd take your advice into account.
Ha! You see? I always say when someone speaks sense, even a lord perks up his ears. Good work. Here's the payment I promised.
Okay.
You doing okay?
Right. Let's see. See no evil. What is that? That is that way. Whatever that is.
Help a soul out.
I don't know if this involves combat, so I'm gonna summon the fellows here.
Oi, you. You're new here, aren't you? I don't think I've seen you around before.
Why? Something wrong?
Ah, no, sorry. It's just that we don't see many new faces around here. Just us and the locals and, well, if you haven't noticed yet, they're not the friendliest bunch.
Oh, they seem friendly enough to me.
Do they? Then maybe we're all just sick of looking at each other. I'm sure they're not all bad. This must all be quite hard for them. But it's not like I want to be here either. I've got a pregnant wife waiting for me at home, and they won't even let me buy a book for her.
A book?
Yeah, about birthing and labor and whatnot. It's going to be our first, you see, so my wife's worried sick. I wanted to send it to her to ease her mind, you know? But that Dalrita wench chased me out of her bookshop and won't let me back in.
Why were you chased out?
Ugh, because she hates Camelotians. Why else? I mean, I know the folks ain't exactly happy about us being here, but Vrel? She's Dalrita. They're taught to hate us from birth. That's all there is to it.
Let me guess. Want me to buy that book?
Well, could you? I'd be really grateful. Just don't tell her it's for me. She won't sell it to you otherwise. Please, I'll pay you back. I'll even throw in something extra. Please, for my wife.
All right.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver.
All right, we've already found the bookstore. That's easy. That's right over here.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
What was the other default name for skeletons? Larry. Don't touch that, Larry.
Before you ask, no. I do not have any books personally signed by Merlin.
I'm looking for a book about pregnancy and labor.
Oh, expecting a weein'? Congratulations. Lucky you. I don't think I've seen a newborn in Cunicht for as long as I've lived here.
Actually, it's our first.
Is that so? How about you tell me the truth?
Crap. It's not for me, but for a soldier named Rigby.
Oh, is it now? Well. And why can't he come home and buy it himself?
He said you chased him off because you hate Camelotians.
Oh, that's precious. I chased him off because he couldn't take no for an answer. He came in and tried to seduce me. Told me he just loves to devour books.
Books?
But he'd gladly do the same with me. Books, sure. Maybe for breakfast, to add variety to his military fare. When I told him I wasn't interested, he got all pissed off and called me an ugly, dumb savage. I only let him leave with his teeth intact to avoid proving him right. Tell you what, I'll sell you that book. But fair warning, I'll be sending his poor wife the story of Giron the Unfaithful, with a special edition forward for me.
Wow. She's gonna send him a different book and write inside the cover like, yo, your husband tried to cheat.